My name is Phil Arrow, and I'm the sponsor of Fresno Hunger Count. Well, I saw an article in the Fresno Bee that gave a lot of depth information about hunger in Fresno at that time. I think that was in 2012. So it expressed how severe hunger was for many families and how widespread it was. So that really made me very concerned. We designed a door-to-door survey where we asked the actual head of household if they'd had any food shortages. Not everyone said yes. We had about 35% say that they did not have shortages. We had a little over 50%, I think it was 51%, who said they did have shortages. So, and then there was about 15% who did not want to take the survey. Our mission is to gather the food need data and then report that. So we report it to office holders like the supervisors of the county and then the council members of the City Council of Fresno and the other cities around the county, and then the mayors of the cities. What we have here is the city of Fresno, basically south of Shaw, and then two census tracts in Clovis south of Shaw and Pinedale. In that area, we interviewed about 42,000 households, heads of households, and about 22,000 said they had hunger, and that equated to about 64,000 people. We attach the data from each survey to a location, to an address, and we can plot that. We can actually make a map that shows how much hunger there is on each block. It was designed to ramp up, get the information, and then the workers basically are laid off after 7 months, and then we had a core staff of about 5 people who got all the data entry done and then started analyzing the data and then compiling reports. Primarily with the Community Food Bank. They've been a great supporter and helped us get started. And they're the one organization that can respond and scale quickly. But there are many others. There's Poverello House. Now, used to be just one location, but now they're reaching out throughout the city of Fresno. There are various Christian groups. The Corner Stone Church, and then there's Catholic Charities, Salvation Army. So those are a few of the big ones that have put out a lot of food. The Poverello House used our data to get a grant with regard to food and feeding their clients. We also are part of a dialogue with something called the Fresno Food Security Network, and our job has been to keep the focus on the large number. How many people are out there who periodically have hunger? So in many cases, they have, say for example, food stamps that last 3 weeks of the month, but they go through anywhere from 3 to 10 days where they don't have enough food, and that's a recurring kind of thing. So that weakens their nutritional status. They're really kind of undernourished, and so their immune systems are compromised, and so that's our focus at these discussions. I would love to see Fresno County, now this is the supervisors, acknowledge that what I was saying earlier, that you have all these private initiatives out there. Some of these people are working long hours, the managers of these programs, and they're worried continuously about funding, about any number of things, and it doesn't get the job done. So the private sector cannot handle all of the needs of these people who need food. And so there has to be a public intervention. Now we have that at the federal level with the food stamps, but what we really need is something at the county level, and so that would be my number one goal, is to get the County Board of Supervisors to assume a responsibility